What? What do you mean YouTube's going to stop paying me for creating content? Are they dizzy blood?
How you doing, guys? Big Mac Dad School here again today, back once again with another episode of Warhammer Thoughty K. This is the show in which I express my opinion on subjects I often know very little about. So in this week's video, I'll be discussing a few changes to the YouTube Partner Program, which is going to affect channels like mine more so than the bigger channels. Now, if you have your own channel, you'll have probably received an email. You should have received an email this week telling you there's changes to the YouTube Partner Program. If you don't know what the YouTube Partner Program is, basically it's a way for YouTube content creators to make money from YouTube by putting adverts on before the videos, putting adverts like overlay adverts on in the videos, and all kinds of adverts. There's 4 different types. I can't remember them off the top of my head. So there's that's the way YouTube content creators make money from YouTube. Now, a channel the size of mine isn't going to be that much affected because I checked this morning and I've earned, since I started monetizing my videos, I've earned a grand total of £6 something, and I think you have to get to around £60 before you can cash out. The idea was I was going to let that money build up slowly. When I got to £60 I'd cash out, I'd spend it on something for the channel, be it a new miniature or a new lighting setup or something like that, just to improve the channel. A microphone maybe to get a better quality sound, something along those lines. That's what the vast majority of YouTube content creators on this scale do. They put it back into the channel. Well, I say the vast majority. I mean the ones that I'm subscribed to, I guess is what I mean. Some of them probably just cash out and put it straight in their bank. But others, yeah, they will spend it on their channel. One that springs to mind is Pete from Mini Warzone, and I've spoken about his channel a fair bit recently, but this announcement is particularly relevant to his channel because basically, I'll talk you through the changes. There's a video that Pete did talking through the changes, and I'll put a link in the description below. But briefly, there's a few changes. In order to monetize your videos now, what YouTube want you to do is have 4,000 viewing hours in the last month. So that means your videos have to have been viewed for 4,000 hours, which is a long time. And so that's in the last month. And you also have to have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. Now, I'm at 298 subscribers at the time of recording this video, so I'm quite a way off. But Pete from Mini Warzone, he's at 969 subscribers at the time of recording this video. So if you're not subscribed to Pete, go over, subscribe to him, and we can allow him to continue monetizing his videos. Now, what's the downside of monetizing your videos? So for a channel like mine, it means, if anything, it's probably restricting the growth of my channel a little, because I am because I put adverts on before my videos to try and make a little bit of money off them, and that turns some subscribers or some potential subscribers off. You know, if they see I put adverts on before my videos and they're not really that bothered about my videos, then they probably won't subscribe to me. But they're more likely to subscribe if they think I do provide content, and they don't have to wait 5 seconds to skip an advert at the start of the video, or, you know, in some cases there might be unskippable videos that are about 15 seconds long that they end up having to watch. So it could be a good thing for a channel like mine, because I may gain a few more subscribers who previously wouldn't have subscribed to me because they didn't want to have to watch an advert or 5 seconds of an advert before every video. So it could help my channel grow slowly. Now, one of the interesting things that YouTube has said they did was consulted YouTube content creators. Now, I've not been consulted personally, obviously. That's one thing you should know, and one thing you probably could have guessed. But I imagine they consulted the content creators who are the most influential content creators on YouTube, the content creators with the bigger channels. You know, as far as I'm aware, nobody in this sort of niche, the mini wargaming niche, tabletop wargaming, model painting, nobody in this niche has been consulted. Now, I may be wrong. There may be some really big channels out there that have been consulted by YouTube, but they say they've consulted the content creators, and this is what they've come up with, and they think it's a great idea. But obviously, they've not consulted the smaller channels, because I think a lot of channels this size and less than 1,000 subscribers would have had objections to the threshold being 1,000 subscribers. That's for sure, and also probably the 4,000 hours of watch time, of view time in the last 30 days or 28 days, I think it is. So yeah, it's interesting how they say they've consulted the content creators, but they've not consulted the ones that it's affecting. That's the issue. But for my channel, I think it's probably going to be a positive thing for my channel. I was probably overstretching my reach with sticking on adverts before my videos at this stage in my channel's growth. My target, I expressed my targets for the year on a Facebook thread the other day, and I'd like to get to 400 or 500 subscribers by the end of the year, and I'm more likely to do that without having adverts on before every video. There are some videos that I don't put adverts on before, and that tends to be my competition entries and stuff like that, because that's something I'm trying to get. I'm trying to win something. It's not really a proper video. I don't see that as a proper video. You know, they're often like 2-minute videos. So what's the point in putting a trailer for a film on before a 2-minute video or something like that? You know, you're far less likely to watch that video. But it's just a bit of fun a lot of the time with stuff like that. So yeah, that's a few of my thoughts. I don't like I said, I don't think it's going to express. I don't think it's going to affect my channel in the long run, or if anything, it may have a positive impact on my channel, because, like I said, I may slowly start to gain subscribers. But for channels like Pete's, now Peter Mini Warzone, like I said, is on 969 subscribers at the time of recording this video. So if he gets to 1,000 subscribers, he can continue to monetize his videos. And he gets I'm not sure how often he gets a video up. I think he probably gets a video up 4 or 5 times a week. And if you're not subscribed to him, but you do want more content to watch on YouTube, definitely go over and subscribe to him. He has videos where he's working on something for a long time. If you want something on in the background when you're building or painting your miniatures, then it's definitely worth subscribing to him for that, because he'll be talking along as he's building and painting whatever he's doing. So it's, you know, it gives you that, I think, what a lot of hobbyists like. It gives you that sort of group feeling, like you're doing it with someone else in the room. And he also does videos where he'll talk you through how he's painted stuff. He does project update videos. He does terrain build videos. He does a P&Q at the start of the week, which is it's a Q&A he does at the start of the week. So if you've got any questions you want to ask him, you can ask him hobby related questions about his life in general. Ask him any sort of questions like that. He gets a lot of content up there, and what I like about Pete's videos is that he doesn't do loads of small videos. He tends to have a good few, you know, 2 or 3 videos in the week that are over the 10-minute mark, and that's what I like, because a lot of the time when I'm watching YouTube, I'll be making my breakfast or making my lunch for work or something like that, so I've not got time to be going back to my iPad and skipping and finding the next video to watch and stuff like that. So I like that, and also when I'm hobbying, I don't want to be constantly looking for the next video and letting the paint on my brush dry. So that's what I like about Pete's channel, and he's very friendly. His videos are often very conversational, and he's easy to listen to. I think that's one of the great things about Pete's channel. He is easy to listen to. He has his opinion on things, and he's into various games as well. I know he plays some. I don't know exactly. He plays this Congo game, and he'll talk you through the miniatures on that and stuff like that. He's got all sorts of playlists. His channel's really well organised. If you're looking for a specific game, and he has it, you'll find it on there. He plays Zombicide. He plays board games with his family and all sorts of stuff like that. So this is a video this week expressing my opinion on the changes in YouTube, but also a shout out to Pete's channel. Now I'm on 298 subscribers and Pete's on 969, so logic would tell you that everyone that's subscribed to me probably has already probably is already subscribed to Pete. But if you're not, just nip over there now. Follow the link in the description below. I'll remember to bang one in. And subscribe to his channel. Also, if you've got a channel of your own and you do like Pete's content, give him a shout out. What's the worst that could happen? If he gets to 1,000 subscribers, he can continue to monetize his videos. I know Pete is definitely one of those content creators where the money he earns from YouTube, it goes back into his channel, improving the lighting, improving the sound, improving all sorts of things. I think in some cases he may have invested in miniatures and paints and stuff like that as well. When he's been able to cash out on the when he reaches that threshold to cash out. I think he's approaching a threshold at the minute as well. So if we can get him to 1,000 subscribers, then he'll reach that threshold. He'll be able to cash out and invest it back in the channel. He's really good for doing that. So make sure you follow the link to the description below. Check out his channel, subscribe to it, and even if you don't watch YouTube videos a lot, I'd say nip over and subscribe to him as a favour to me. If you don't watch a lot of YouTube videos, just nip over and subscribe to him. You don't have to watch his videos, but let's get him above that 1,000 subscriber mark. That's a favour to me. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you on the battlefield.